We're going to talk about how rational numbers are used in real life. We see rational numbers frequently in real life. So we see it a lot of times with like money and baking. If you're like to do like crafts or woodworking, things like that, like we see rational numbers all the time. So we're just going to brainstorm some words that mean positive or mean negative. So then when you're doing word problems, you can kind of figure out and determine, okay, I'm dealing with a positive number or I'm dealing with a negative number. So most of these words deal with money. So our positive words are going to be credit, receives, but I spelled it wrong, deposit, revenue, your income or your salary, a profit, an increase, or gain. Okay, all of these words mean that you're dealing with a positive number. Okay, in our negative column, we're going to have O, debt, decrease, deficit, loss, loan, deducts, and under. Okay, so pretty much these words right here, they mean that somebody's giving you money, you're earning more money, you're taking more money in. These words over here mean that you're losing money, you have to pay somebody some money, but money is being taken from you. So our next fill in the blank says, think through the situation, then follow the rules for adding and subtracting rationals. And then it says draw a number line or a model to help, but you do not need to do that. I don't expect that from you. So our first problem says, during a drought, the local lake was 2.25 feet below normal levels. 2 weeks later, the water level had dropped an additional 1 3/8 feet. What was the change in the water level during the drought? So I'm going to draw you a picture so you can kind of understand what it's talking about. Say this is our water level that was originally, okay? Originally our water was this high, if this is our lake. So during a drought, it drops it drops to this level, and that is 2.25 feet. Then it drops to down here. And when it drops to here, it is 1 3/8 feet. Okay, so we want to know in this problem, well, how far did it drop altogether? So the things that we know that it originally dropped 2.25 feet. And then we know that it dropped 1 3/8 feet. Okay, so it dropped. So the things that we need to know is how far did it drop in all? Okay. So the water level going down, that's a negative thing happening. It's getting less and less and less. So these numbers that we're going to deal with, they're both going to be negative numbers. And so we have negative 2 1/4, and we have negative 1 3/8. Okay? So we want to know what these two amounts are together, and so if we're going to put them together, that means that we are adding. Okay, I'm just going to put parentheses around that so that it's separated. So we have to do this math problem. Negative 2 1/4 plus negative 1 3/8. So we have to change both of these to improper fractions. So we get 9/4, negative 9/4 plus negative 11/8. We have to make this into a fraction that has a denominator of 8. So we have to multiply this by 2, and we have to multiply this by 2. So we end up with negative 18 over 4 plus negative, not over 4. That should be over 8. Plus negative 11 over 8. So now that we have a common denominator, we can just add our numerators together. So we get negative 29. Over 8, we just bring our denominator over. 8 can go into 29 3 times, and there will be 5 left over. Okay, this was negative though, so we need to make sure we bring our negative sign over. So our solution is negative 3 5/8 feet. All right, for our next problem. It says Jonathan borrowed $800 from his grandparents to start a lawn mowing business in his neighborhood. After mowing lawns for a month and paying his expenses, he was able to pay them $188.56. How much does Jonathan still owe his grandparents? Okay, so what do we know? We know he borrowed $800. And we also know that he paid back $188.56. What do we need to know? We need to know, what does he still owe? So this one is kind of simple. You can do it two ways. You can set it up two ways. You can use this as a negative number and this as a positive number. But when we go to do that, we still do the same math. We're still going to do 800 minus 188.56 because he has this loan out from his grandparents that's $800, and so every time he pays on it, it's taking away what he owes, and so that's just a simple subtraction problem. So I'm actually going to set it up like this: 800.00 minus 188.56. Okay, remember when we're adding and subtracting decimals, we always line up the decimals. So we have to borrow all the way across. So this becomes a 7, this becomes a 10, then a 9, then a 10, then a 9, then a 10, then a 9, this is a 10. So 10 minus 6 is 4, 9 minus 5 is 4, 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 8 is 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. Okay? So he still owes $611.44. Okay? All right, this is our last problem. I would like for you to try it on your own. Okay, so pause the video and try this problem on your own. All right, so it says, on Monday, Melody checks her bank balance and has $437.23. She knows that she will get paid on Friday and earn $236.12. She pays her bills, which amount to $582.96. What will Melody's bank balance be after she pays her bills? Okay, so we know that she already has $437.23. Okay, she's going to get paid $236.12, and then she owes $582.96. Okay, so what we need to know is how much she will have left. After getting paid and paying bills. Okay, so this is a positive situation. Okay, this is a positive situation, and this is a negative situation. So we are going to add these two things together first. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to add $437.23 plus $236.12. So we just add those two together, we line up our decimals. So 3 plus 2 is 5, 2 plus 1 is 3, 7 plus 6 is 13, that is 7, and that is 6. So after she puts the money that she gets paid in her bank account, she's going to have $673.35. Okay, so then that is the amount that we're going to take the bills out of. So we are going to subtract $582.96. Okay, so we have to take from over here. Okay, so 15 minus 6 is 9. 12 minus 9 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. Okay, I have to borrow from here. 17 minus 8 is 9, and 5 minus 5 cancels out. Okay, so she will have $90.39. All right, so what you're going to do is you are going to grab the quick check that says, how are rational numbers used in real life? Number 1. We will have another one of these that goes over multiplying and dividing, so this is just number 1.